inanimate, destitute of animal life, inapprehensible, not to be understood, inapt, awkward or slow, inarticulate, speechless, inaudible, that cannot be heard, inborn, implanted by nature, inbred, innate, incandescence, the state of being white or glowing with heat, incandescent, white or glowing with heat, incapacitate, to deprive of power, capacity, competency, or qualification, incapacity, want of power to apprehend, understand, and manage, incarcerate, to imprison, incendiary, chemical or person who starts a fire, literally or figuratively, incentive, that which moves the mind or inflames the passions, inception, the beginning, inceptive, beginning, incessant, unceasing, inchmeal, piecemeal, inchoate, incipient, inchoative, that which begins or expresses beginning, incidence, casual occurrence, incident, a happening in general, especially one of little importance, incidentally, without intention, incinerate, to reduce to ashes, incipience, beginning, incipient, initial, incisor, a front or cutting tooth, incite, to rouse to a particular action, incitement, that which moves to action or serves as an incentive or stimulus, incoercible, incapable of being forced, constrained, or compelled, incoherence, want of connection or agreement as of parts or ideas in thought, speech, etc. Incoherent, not logically coordinated as to parts, elements, or details. Incombustible, that cannot be burned. Incomparable, matchless. Incompatible, discordant. Incompetence, general lack of capacity or fitness. Incompetent, not having the abilities desired or necessary for any purpose. Incomplete, lacking some element, part, or adjunct necessary or required. Incomprehensible, not understandable. Incompressible, resisting all attempts to reduce volume by pressure. Inconceivable, incomprehensible. Incongruous, unsuitable for the time, place, or occasion. Inconsequential, valueless. Inconsiderable, small in quantity or importance. Inconsistent, contradictory. Inconstant, changeable. Incontrovertible, indisputable. Inconvenient, interfering with comfort or progress. Indefensible, untenable. Indefinitely, in a vague or uncertain way. Indelible, that cannot be blotted out, effaced, destroyed, or removed. Indescribable, that cannot be described. Indestructible, that cannot be destroyed. Indicant, that which points out. Indicator, one who or that which points out. Indict, to find and declare chargeable with crime. Indigence, poverty. Indigenous, native. Indigent, poor. Indigestible, not digestible or difficult to digest. Indigestion, difficulty or failure in the alimentary canal in changing food into absorptive nutriment. Indignant, having such anger and scorn as is aroused by meanness or wickedness. Indignity, unmerited contemptuous conduct or treatment. Indiscernible, not perceptible. Indiscreet, lacking wise judgment. Indiscriminate, promiscuous. Indispensable, necessary or requisite for the purpose. Indistinct, vague. Indivertible, that cannot be turned aside. Indivisible, not separable into parts. Indolence, laziness. Indolent, habitually inactive or idle. Indomitable, unconquerable. Induct, to bring in. Indulgence, the yielding to inclination, passion, desire, or propensity in oneself or another. Indulgent, yielding to the desires or humor of oneself or those under one's care. Inebriate, to intoxicate. Inedible, not good for food. Ineffable, unutterable. Inefficient, not accomplishing an intended purpose. Inefficiency, that which does not accomplish an intended purpose. Ineligible, not suitable to be selected or chosen. Inept, not fit or suitable. Inert, inanimate. Inestimable, above price. Inevitable, unavoidable. Inexcusable, not to be justified. Inexhaustible, so large or furnishing so great a supply as not to be emptied, wasted, or spent. Inexorable, unrelenting. Inexpedient, unadvisable. Inexpensive, low-priced. Inexperience, lack of or deficiency in experience. Inexplicable, such as cannot be made plain. Inexpressible, unutterable. Inextensible, of changeable length or area. Infallible, exempt from error of judgment, as in opinion or statement. Infamous, publicly branded or notorious, as for vice or crime. Infamy, total loss or destitution of honor or reputation. Inference, the derivation of a judgment from any given material of knowledge on the ground of law. Infernal, akin to or befitting hell or its occupants.